Wonderful job, great placement. Very nice, very nice, very nice. This next song is a bit older, but every night just hope everyone knows it. Superstar. We went through this whole phase where it felt like every night someone would call for Superstar. And it was like, no one knows, like, it was always like two people, you know, that knew the song. And so we went through this whole thing where we merged Hop a Plane and Superstar, I think it was. And it was like the bummer part of the set, like, you know, it's like people were like, what is this? But I do appreciate people still call for it. It makes me laugh inside too. I think part of the problem with some of, at least for me, some of my early songs is just so many words. And now, like, we carry a teleprompter, I can barely see it, I gotta wear the glasses, I get confused. Sarah was always good at writing less lyrics. This next song actually is very, I actually think there's hardly any lyrics in this one.
Are you joking?
No, like comparatively. I mean, like if you compare it to Hell.
The problem isn't just that no, it's not a problem actually. I think the unique difficulty in some of your songs is that you tend to sing, you say a lot of words, but you also make small changes
right
to each section that are somewhat repetitive but slightly different. So for example, like an example would be, like you might just say, I try not to blow this, I don't want to blow this song, but I
pick a different one.
I don't know, like you'll see.
If I do it so often, it should be super easy. Should we help you with one?
I don't know, it's not like you, okay, like to go back to Hell, I thought this was really interesting because we hadn't played Hell very much since Sainthood came out, but like, there's a lot of words in that song.
Way too many words.
Too many words. And there's like, and it's not just that there's like a slight change, but they'll both be like, for example, in one line you say like, to discard and discover a brand new way, but it's like two D words, and so it's like, it's just complicated. Like I just find that I tend to be a little simpler, and I have no problem repeating myself. And Tegan tries to make sure that she just finds a new way to say the same thing, and which again is like what makes her songs so unique and so very Tegan. But I do feel for you, and I do understand why we need the teleprompter, and I don't want you to feel bad about it, you know? I don't, it's a lot of words. And I like Superstar, and I actually tried to get us to do Superstar on this tour, and Tegan wouldn't do it, so.
That's a bit of a fib. You tried to get me to record it in the studio recently.
I recorded a version of it, because I was like, oh, maybe
you should put it out. People say
maybe
Catharines is spelled.
I will put it on our Substack.
Honestly,
I think it's quite.
I'm actually comfortable with it. If you want to go off stage and take a couple of minutes to refresh it, you can come back and have a solo moment where you can play it.
I don't think I could pull it out, and I would definitely need the teleprompter because that song has a lot of words. And it's very rappy, and it's very like she's like there's this part where she's like, from grade school to English study, we grow so fast so early, such a fast, like she just does this whole thing, and I really appreciate it because I would never write that. Like it's not in my style to write it. But when I was working on the little demo, which I will put out, I'm happy to. I'll put it out on Substack. If you don't follow our newsletter, you know, just look up Tegan and Sara newsletter, you'll find it. And we put a bunch of crap up there all the time that we don't put on other social media. And this is going to be one of those things. Me trying to cover Tegan.
What a sales pitch! Just Google Tegan and Sara newsletter. It's not a newsletter. It's like Substack. I mean, like we put video. Like it's a whole world.
Oh, by the way, I just was doing a cover of The First, not of Superstar.
Oh my God, yes.
So you didn't?
Yeah. No, I didn't do a cover of Superstar. Sorry, I did a cover of The First. Superstars, that sucks. You don't want to do that song. I'm kidding.
That Superstar's rappy too, though.
I don't know.
It is rappy too. I like rap. I like hip hop. So potentially it's rubbed off on me, and I have a lot of things to say. I don't know why do I have to be different. I'm just me.
It's true.
I'm just me.
It just gets hard as your brain starts to atrophy. Like ours. We're the same age, but I just mean.
Yeah. Well, also I took, you know, an Allegra Hives and a Benadryl. So I mean, I think I'm doing pretty good tonight.
I actually think, you know what could be cool? So a lot of like famous artists, like their kids will become good at an instrument. Like I remember, you know, like if we had like a drummer that was in our band or whatever, and then they had a kid, and then you know they learn how to play the drums, and then when that drummer's gone, then the young child can play for us or whatever. I feel, you know, you see this happen. I just didn't want to use the word dead, but you get what I'm trying to say.
I didn't.
So I think it would be really interesting, like, because my child who you think is a huge burden and just ruined my life or whatever.
That's not what I said. I said he was good, smarter than us.
He's very verbal, and at some point he probably could memorize all your very long-winded songs and come up here, and he could do all the rappy stuff. Like
Maybe he could take your place in the band.
yeah, no, he can't take. No, he can't take my place in the band. He's gonna see the videos of you saying that. Seeing his life is like being at an amusement park. You have to leave and rest afterwards. So I don't know if he'll want to join the band with you. But anyways, he definitely has a good memory, so he could do all your long-winded parts in Superstar. You said it. Do you see how she has a way of turning around what she said to make it seem like I'm the mean one? Like she's like. She said it, now she acts like me bringing it up is mean, but he's got a thick skin. He's a child. Soon he'll be a teenager and he won't like either of us, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, none of that. Not one single thing that we just touched on in the last 4 minutes has anything to do with this song.
It does. This song has less lyrics.
Well, just like...
This one has less lyrics.